Alright, so one of the most intriguing parts of Final Fantasy VII is when they actually return back to Nibelheim. Yes. In the original game, Cloud and Tifa are shocked that Nibelheim is perfectly fine. But how? According to Cloud, this place was burned down by Sephiroth, and even Tifa confirms this, yet Nibelheim still stands. Also, this is where we get Vincent, and hoping that we get a lot more backstory to this as well. Let's first start with the events leading up to the arrival of Nibelheim. Expect a lot more conversation between Tifa and Cloud before they even arrive. Cloud is going to want to know more since he is obviously confused, and Tifa isn't sure either. So expect a lot more exposition dump before we even arrive to Nibelheim. And that's how you say it, right? Nibelheim. That's how I've always said it. I don't know how you guys say it, but it's Nibelheim. Now, once we get to town, I think this will be a bigger chapter in Rebirth. This town looks just fine, and the people living there have no clue about the fire. But in Rebirth, Cloud and the gang will do much more digging. In fact, I expect a few side quests to pop up here in Nibelheim, and I think the main quest will be trying to figure out what actually happened here. So we can expect to spend a few hours running around town, trying to figure out what is going on. Ultimately, the gang will be unable to explain what is happening, as all the townspeople will claim that we're crazy about the town burning down at the hands of Sephiroth. These paid actors have no soul.
Your brother's soul is mine.
Now we will get side quests here, and you can choose to do the side quests, but I believe we will get the main quest that leads us directly to the Shinra Mansion.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
The Shinra Mansion is iconic in the game. Well, the entire game is iconic, but one of the most memorable parts is unlocking that damn safe. Almost. No! Unlocking the safe to get the basement key, that key unlocked the door to, you guessed it, Vincent Valentine. Sup? Now this will make Vincent mandatory and no longer an optional character. Now let's hope we get to open that safe for the key, because I want that Odin materia. Plus I always hated this boss, and I cannot wait to whoop its ass in Rebirth. And I believe things will be a little bit different. I think we will need to attain the key from the safe, but instead of this boss fight happening as soon as you open the safe, this boss will actually probably guard the safe, and you'll have to go in and try to unlock the safe before the boss returns. That is a guess, but not quite sure. Or it could just be simple that, you know, in order for us to get to the safe, we have to defeat this boss. The boss is protecting the safe. So once we get the key, we will go looking for answers and find Vincent in his coffin. In the original game, we did get some backstory, but Vincent is pretty vague and cryptic when it comes to his past. But hopefully in Rebirth, he elaborates more on his relationship with Hojo and the Turks. Because Cloud should really be questioning Vincent and also try to find out what is happening in Nibelheim. And I'm hoping Cloud actually tries harder in Rebirth to solve this, since in the original, it's just sort of glossed over. And with Rebirth covering so much story, I hope they spend some time to let this plot point marinate. Let's hope Cloud can figure out the truth before, well, you know what. Anyways, I believe Nibelheim will play a huge part in the story, and Vincent will be mandatory. He will not be an optional character anymore. You know, it is pretty funny to think that Kate Sith is a main character, mandatory in the original, but Vincent and Yuffie were both optional characters. It's kind of funny to think about. I wanted to talk about Nibelheim because I really do think it plays a huge part in the story, and I really want to know what they're going to do with it when the time comes. So can't wait to see, and yeah, that's about it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I definitely do appreciate it, and see you guys in the next video. Peace.